Hey, what is going on, pros and presses? MrLime and HD here, and welcome to another vlog. So first of all, you can say 10% discount on XiTE energy products. Then don't forget to use code ByElliot, or if you want to save 10% discount on Xgamer products, don't forget to use code MrLime. Both will be in the description below. So anyways, how you doing, guys? Here for another vlog. I always say short vlog, but it won't be a short vlog because I just want to get my views and opinions, as you can guess from the title of this video. And of course, I want to get your views and your opinions on this as well, and what your hopes are basically for the new iPhones this month. Now, October, it's actually the 2nd today as I'm recording this, 2nd of October, and October's my favourite time of month. And I'll talk about October quickly before I go into the iPhone dreams and hopes. So I love October. Obviously this is pre-COVID times. Obviously in these current COVID times, all the stuff I'm going to say is like not happening because of COVID, but in normal circumstances, obviously. I just love October because it's when, you know, the nights start to draw in, you know, it starts to get dark and we start to get that homey and cozy feel at home. You know, it starts to get cooler outside, so I sleep better in the cool. I hate sleeping in the heat. You know, start to get that cozy feeling, and you know, we start to get that autumn feel when autumn looks all, you know, really good. We get all the red on the leaves. You know, it generally rains more. Now, I love the rain. I love the sound of rain. It's peaceful. It's nice. I mean, it's raining outside now. It's been raining all day actually, and yesterday, and it's going to rain all weekend as well, so really looking forward to that. You know, so get nice and cozy in your bed. It's raining outside. That's what I love. You know, that's what I really like. Not, you know, not 40 degrees and you're laying there sweating on bed, you know, looking sorry for yourself, not sure what to do because it's too hot and you're just sweating and you can't sleep. I hate that, you know. And don't get me wrong, I love the light days. I love the light mornings and how it's light to 10 o'clock. Everyone loves that because it's just easier to do things. It is nice, but at the same time, I love the dark and I love that kind of cozy and home feel. I love both, but I mean, if it was like winter with the light long days, then that'd probably be the best. But it's obviously we can't choose that, can we? So you know, we got I said the coziness and stuff, but I also love all the Halloween events. I love the Halloween theming, and I love all kind of like the spooky stuff and the scary stuff. I love all like the Halloween kind of events. So I love going to like Thorpe Park's Scare Fest, where they do like the horror mazes and you run through them, and they got people, you know, chainsawing you and whatever. And I love doing Alton Towers, their Scare Fest, what we call it, Scare Fest. Thorpe Park Friday nights, Alton Towers Scare Fest. That's it. So I love both. Me and my mate, we always go to both. And again, they both got their own maze. It's literally my favourite time of the year for that. Just the Friday night mazes and the scare mazes, the Scarefest mazes, they're just absolutely incredible. I really love them, and I just love the theming. All the gaming events. I love the Overwatch Halloween event. I just love the Overwatch kind of like Halloween skins and stuff, and just everything just turns to Halloween, and I love it. I just love the theming around it. It's just really, really cool, and like I said, and you get all the cool Halloween drinks, all the Halloween limited edition drinks, all the Halloween like limited edition food, and you know, and muffins that are, you know, green goblin flavour or something like that. I just love kind of that type, but I just love October, favourite time of month for all those reasons. But that's enough about Halloween and stuff. I mean, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Halloween. Do you like it? Do you not? And again, with the COVID times, obviously any of this stuff isn't happening. But what I want to talk about is my hopes and dreams for this month, and of course October as well. The iPhone I'm revealing, of course, favourite time of year as well, adds into October. So obviously the iPhone is going to be announced this month. Now I'm still recording on an iPhone 6S. I started off with I won a 3GS from LevelUpLifting years ago, sold that, got an iPhone 4, then I had a 4S for ages, and then I got a 6. The 6 pretty much, my 6 is actually in my drawer here. It's unfortunately, it's, you know, it's the 6, they stopped supporting the 6 ages ago, and it started to get really, really slow. But my 6S, this 6S is absolutely bulletproof. I mean, it's been through war, it's been through hell, it's had this repaired on it, but it's still going. It's 128GB gold iPhone 6s in white, or gold and white, but it's solid. It's literally such a solid phone. Like, it still feels fast. Like, I'm not saying to myself, okay, this is getting annoying with the lag like the iPhone 6 did. It still feels fast and responsive. You know, it's got a 4K camera on the back. The front camera, which I'm recording now with, is 720p. Not bad. It's got 3D touch. It's got the Touch ID. It's got an aux port. It's pretty, like, it is the best iPhone overall for features. It really was. And they still sell the 6S new in some places. Well, they did up to last year. They still sold the 6S new with some phone deals and stuff. You know, and I still know a lot of people on the 6S hanging on because of the aux port. And, you know, even with ISO 14, which has just been released, the 6S is still supported. The 6S is really a beast. The chip in this phone is a beast. I mean, like I said, it's been through war, the battery's knackered on it, I've always got to have it on charge, and, you know, and it gets really hot when I do stuff on it, so I've really got to take it easy on it, but it's still going, it's still fine, and it gets a beating every single day. But literally, it's my everything is 6S, and I love it, and I will unfortunately be really sad when I get rid of it, but I will eventually have to move on when they stop supporting it. But this may be the year, and because of what I'm going to tell you. So yes, the XS Max was a beast, but this iPhone, the iPhone 11 Pro, is a beast. Those cameras are incredible, and the speed of it is ridiculous. But I do not like, I don't like not having Touch ID in the screen. I hate having the notch. I hate not having an aux port, and I hate not having the high refresh rate. So this is what I want from this year's flagship iPhone, so the iPhone 12 Pro, whatever the hell it's going to be called. So I specifically, these are the things I specifically want. So ideally, I'd like no notch. I'd like the cameras underneath the screen. Now, I know that's not pretty much going to happen. So yes, I understand that's pretty much not going to happen. So I'll let that one off to the side, but I would like that. But that's not the really main point I want. I'd love an aux port to come back. And again, I know that's not coming back, but I would love an aux port. And before anyone says an aux port makes stuff not waterproof, yes it does, because the Sony flagship phones are IP68. My friend's got the XZ Premium Plus, whatever it's called. That's got an aux port, and that's IP68 or 7. But so that rubbish about aux port not being just so that is another thing. What I really want though, because I hate the Face ID. I think it's unsafe. I think it's stupid. I don't like Face ID one bit. So what I really want, and again, other manufacturers have got this, what I really want is the fingerprint in the actual screen. Now, of course, we are aware that the iPhone 12 is looking to be the OLED rather than an LCD. So hopefully they've got the fingerprint in that OLED display. Again, that's another good thing. I hope they move from LCD to OLED, or I know they've got their Super Retina True Tone P3 color, garment gamut, whatever it's called, screens, great. But the OLEDs will be even brighter, even sharper, as we know, and because of that, they can get the fingerprint in the screen. So they need to have that fingerprint in the screen. All the Huawei's, fingerprint in the screen. And so I think some of the Samsungs now, I think Note 10 or whatever it's called, I don't like Android, but yeah, the Note or whatever it's called has got the fingerprint in the screen as well. I think my friend was showing me on his new Galaxy or whatever the hell they're called now. So there's no reason for Apple to do it. But another point is the refresh rate. We need that 120 megahertz refresh rate like they have on the iPad Pro. And again, with the OLED display, they hopefully should have that, because the Razer phone's got it, and I think again some of the Huawei's have got it and stuff. And I'm not even sure if the Samsung Note has it. I'm not too sure, but again, that should be a standard thing now. And they're kind of the main things we want. Again, the cameras are brilliant. They can upgrade the cameras again this year. Great. They can make them higher, and bigger pixels and stuff. Great. The front camera we know is 1080p now, 60 FPS. Great. And we know, of course, it'll be super fast. But the really main point I want is that fingerprint in the screen, because I really just don't like the Face ID. To be honest with you, I much prefer having a physical button. And I know, again, the physical button won't come back, but as long as we get the fingerprint in the screen and we turn off Face ID, then great. Because I will need to upgrade the 6S, because once I've found out what the iPhone 12 Pro is going to be, I'll then make my mind up whether I have to wait another year or whether I just go out and get another phone. Now, the phone I would get, now my girlfriend Becky, who does a lot of videos with me, She's got the iPhone 8, and of course the iPhone just released, Apple have just released the iPhone SE 2. Now I've compared the 8 and the SE 2 side by side, and there is almost no difference between the two. The only difference is the colours. The iPhone SE 2 obviously has iPhone 11's chip and a bit better camera. It's got like the portrait mode and stuff, and that's pretty much it. Apart from that, they are literally almost identical in specs, and there's a big price difference. But there's no point buying an iPhone 8 because of the chip. I might as well get the SE because it's got the iPhone 11 chip, and the camera's a bit better. But what I don't like about the SE is that all of its colour options have a black front, and that's really annoying because I've always had a white iPhone since the iPhone 6. So to go kind of, I know the back of the phone is white, but having the black front again, it's like I'm going kind of back in time. But that's just one problem. But I will probably end up picking the SE2 because I just love the design of these, of the 6S shell. You know, I just love the design of it. And again, it's got the haptic feedback, fair enough. It's got the haptic button rather than an actual button, but still got the Touch ID. Still got a kind of normal screen. It's got the iPhone 11 chip, so it'll be super fast. Of course, I have wireless charging and bits and bobs like that, but again, I'm not really bothered by that. Still got the Lightning port, because of course there are rumours of a USB-C port on the iPhone 12 as well. Obviously, the iPad Pro has the USB-C, doesn't it? I think, which I think is stupid. You know, they need to stick to their Lightning port because it's Apple's. You know, I feel premium using the Lightning port on Apple. I don't feel like I'm using a shared product with all the Android trash. Do you know what I mean? We feel premium using these Apple products because we're different and we're unique. You know, but I mean, if it eventually goes USB-C, then, well, that's another load of cables we'll have to buy. But, you know, that's just one thing. But I probably will pick up an SE2 because of that. So, but that's my hopes and dreams for the iPhone 12. I just want that fingerprint in the screen and the refresh rate, because there's no reason they can't do that. And the OLED screen and the rest of it, we're getting very close to the reveal, and I'm literally on edge. Can't wait to find out. But, yeah, it's annoying. I just wish the iPhone 11 Pro is such a big step up. They really have done themselves with that. But I just don't like Face ID. I don't like this. I don't like that. And that's why I've held on to my 6S. And my friends keep saying to me, "Oh, when you're gonna upgrade?" I've had like 3 phones since you've had a 6S, and I'm like, I haven't needed to. You keep saying you need to update your this or that all the time. I'm like, I don't need to. I'm still happy with my 6S. It's still fast. I've got a 4K camera. It still does me good. So, you know, it's got an aux port, that's going to really wind me up. And I know you can get the adapters and the splitters, but you've then got to buy 10 adapters, one in your bag, one in that bag, one in your pocket, one on every set of cables, one on your headphones. It's just like, it's just another dongle pain in the arse thing, isn't it, to have? So, you know, I mean, yeah. So, by all means, let me know in the comments what you guys, you know, again, what your guys' favourite time of the month is, whether it's Christmas or Halloween or Easter, or something like that, or a different event. And let me know what your kind of hopes and dreams are for the iPhone 12 this year, and let me know what phone you guys are running on. I always like to know what you guys have got. So whether you've got again an iPhone 7 or an Android thing, I don't care. Just let me know in the comments, and of course I'll reply to you guys, and we can have a little chat and see what's what. But you know, you guys will get 1080p front recording videos. Like I said, the iPhone 6S is still 720p front. And I think there's a small issue with the microphone. I'll stop talking for 5 seconds. I will not jump scare you, okay? Count to 5 seconds and turn your volume up. I think there's a slight tick on the background of the mic on this 6S, so it is starting to die. But so I'll put my hands up and then count to 5. So turn the volume up now. So that's 5 seconds. So if you did listen and turned your volume up, there's that slight ticking in the background. I've heard it from watching videos back on my phone, and they still tick, like there's that little sound kind of on YouTube as well. So I think that's the mic kind of slowly dying, unfortunately. But again, like I said, I will eventually upgrade. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.